Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we'll be answering the question, how long do clown loach live? But before I begin, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And don't forget that notification bell, that way you never miss any of our videos. Okay, so clown loaches are among the most fascinating fish in the aquarium hobby. They are quite personable, and one can spend hours watching them just goofing around all around the aquarium. Another really cool thing about the clown loach is that they can live for a lot longer than most fish. However, most people rarely get to experience the camaraderie for as long as they should. A lot of things have to be done right to ensure that these fish can live for the full length of their average lifespan. We will first look at the exact lifespan of the clown loach, and then we will explore the various steps that can be taken to ensure that they are able to live for that long. So, how long does a clown loach live for? This might come as a surprise to many, but clown loach can live for about 10 years or more in captivity. Yeah, you heard that right. A healthy clown loach can live for a decade or more, which is something that is quite rare in the aquarium hobby. They also can grow to be a foot long, which should be factored in when getting them in the first place. Now that we have gotten the average lifespan out of the way, let us look at what you can do to ensure your clown loach can live to be that old. Number 1. These are highly social fish. This is one of the biggest stumbling blocks for many people who get this fish. They have attractive looks and lovable personalities, but these are only exhibited when they are around their own kind. Most beginners will just get a couple of these. This will result in them sulking around the aquarium. Their stress levels will be high, and soon they will stop feeding properly and eventually die prematurely. Make sure you get at least 6 of them. This is the minimum number that is needed for them to feel safe, which is paramount to them living to their full life expectancy. They can be kept with other fish, but they will still need their own kind around. It is like a security blanket for them. If this condition is fulfilled, they can be seen chasing each other around all day and just being lovable goofballs all the time. Number 2, they need space. This is another thing that many hobbyists tend to be quite unaware of. Even though clown loach are mostly sold as small and cute little specimens, they can grow to lengths of more than 12 inches. This means that every single clown loach will need a lot of real estate. Keep in mind that you cannot just keep one of these. Irrespective of their size, they will need to be kept around in a group of no less than 4 individuals, with 6 or more being the ideal number. That adds up to a lot of space. So, if you're getting clown loach, ensure that your tank is either large enough to still be able to accommodate them when they are fully grown, or be ready to upgrade as they grow bigger. Otherwise, they will end up with stunted growth and compressed organs, which will lead to an early and agonizing death for them. Number 3, good quality is important. This is another very important factor when it comes to the lifespan of clown loaches. They are quite unique in that they do not have the thick scales like many of the fish do. The scales of clown loaches are somewhat delicate, and this makes them quite prone to a wide variety of infections and skin ailments. It also makes them very sensitive to fluctuating chemical levels in the water. A good place to begin is by ensuring the water temperature is maintained as close to 86 degrees Fahrenheit or 30 centigrade as possible. They also prefer alkaline water, and the pH should be maintained between 7.4 to 7.8. This is very important, as water that is even slightly acidic can make them particularly vulnerable to infections and diseases. They aren't the hardiest fish out there, and ensuring the water conditioner stays consistently within the ideal range plays a big role in their longevity. Number 4, proper diet is needed too. These are highly active fish with a high metabolic rate. They need a balanced diet that can cover all the bases. Clown loach are omnivorous in nature, with a particular fondness for snails. They should be fed fresh vegetables, algae wafers, and good quality fish food in the form of flakes or pellets. This should be supplemented with frozen or live food 2 to 3 times a week. Snails aren't an absolute necessity, but they should be provided too on a fairly regular basis if possible. The important thing is not to overfeed them or feed them low quality food that will fatten them up. A healthy diet coupled with its active lifestyle will help it live for as long as it is meant to. If they start to show signs of lethargy, it is usually that the food is to blame, and you should immediately take corrective measures. Number 5, the aquarium has to be set up just right. As alluded to earlier, these fish can get spooked quite easily. This is especially true if the aquarium is placed in a high traffic area with plenty of movement. If possible, place your aquarium in a spot that does not see a lot of action. Also, provide a lot of hiding spaces in the form of decorations and plants that these fish can retreat to when they feel threatened. Choose tank mates wisely as well. Don't go for anything that can pester them, especially when they are young. You should also be extra careful when netting them, as they have a spine under their eyes that can get stuck to the net. Keeping the clown loach can be the experience of a lifetime. When done right, they can live for as long as many dogs and cats do. Hopefully, by now you have the proper know-how on how to get these amazing fish to actually do just that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have a clown loach, or had one before, or thinking of getting one, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.